Okay, the benefits of inclusion. First thing that comes to mind when I think of inclusion, I think of the actual commitment that the education system has given to the classroom and to schools as far as when it comes to kids being in an inclusive setting. Being in an inclusive setting, I think that the students make tremendous gains socially when it comes to inclusion, as far as building friendships, being able to have relationships with the kids within the school.
School is inspired me to learn and do, and when I get done, and I can help others, so I can do my work, I can be around others, you know, and just doing my work and just come to school.
I also think that with the benefits of inclusion is simply being able to bring the services to the student versus the student going to the services. Because when you bring the services to the student, they're able to stay within their group, within the classroom there.
I love math. Math is my passion. If you have two set of multiplication, just if you don't know how to do it, just ask your teachers for help if you don't understand.
I think peer mentoring is good in the inclusive setting, because then you have those that are regular ed students that are able to actually help some special ed students that are in that inclusive setting. With those things in mind, I think inclusion is a wonderful tool that makes tremendous gains for our kids in the long run.
Cause we get treated special, we get food when we want to. Miss Fisher always help us out with our work when we need it. And then anytime we ask him for something, he give it to us. And then he's just a nice person, but once you make him mad, it's over for it. And that's it.
Successful co-teaching. First, building a relationship with your co-teacher, knowing what each person brings to the classroom, their positives and their negatives. I found that the best co-teaching relationship that I ever had or ever experienced was a teacher who had experienced a lot of special ed students with behaviors in her classroom, and she needed me there, and she wasn't threatened by my presence there, and she brought her content knowledge and I brought my differentiation and my specialties with dealing with special ed kids, and we worked very well with each other. We were a very good complement. We respected each other's differences, and we were able to self-reflect on our lessons each day about what worked well and what did not work well. I think one of the most important things in building a relationship is checking your ego at the door and knowing that you're there for the kids and it's not about you and your co-teacher and somebody being in there to watch you. The second thing is creating a community, an environment that is open to everyone, that this is not the English teacher's classroom or the math teacher's classroom. This is the classroom, the kids' classroom, having class leaders and opening it up to it's our room, having the same rules, the same discipline, thinking ahead about what's going to happen in the classroom and how you're going to deal with it. The third thing is teaching all the kids. In my co-teaching situations, I didn't always teach the SPED kids. Sometimes we grouped and we would take kids into different groups and even different rooms, and it might be the day the content teacher took all the SPED kids, and it might be the day that I kept all the regular ed kids. So the kids in the class were accustomed to the teachers teaching everybody in the classroom and not just, that's the SPED teacher, she's here to teach me. And most important is have fun with your lessons. Make learning fun. Get up and move around the classroom and know that everybody is different. And this student may need to stand up in the corner, and this student may need to have a stress ball. And you'll find that the regular ed kids will join in as well, and they'll want to do some of those things as well. But if you make the lessons fun, create that environment and respect each other and know you're there for the kids.
Co-teaching is an effective instructional strategy where two responsible caring professionals share the responsibility of a group of students and collaboratively work together to add instructional value to enhance their efforts. I have found 4 strategies that work with co-teaching establish a rapport, discuss strengths and weaknesses, and identify teaching styles and develop an action plan. Co-teaching can be a wonderful experience when communicating and planning is in place at the beginning of day one.